Hello everyone. Hello. This is my winter look, by the way. This is not my homeless look. Just saying, my hair goes wild in winters, as it goes wild pretty much all the time. But hello, welcome to merghnerd's Politics Hour, where nerds get together and nerd out together about nerdy things. My tagline keeps evolving clearly. So, where nerds get together, we get nerdy together about nerdy things. That's the new tagline. Thank you so much for joining. It's Wednesday. It's exactly 9. It's the 6th of December. And this is the Meg Nerds Politics Hour. And we have a bunch of things to talk about. So, until 15 minutes ago, I was like, I'm not prepared today. Then I looked and I was like, there is a lot to talk about. So, yeah, we're going to talk about the liberal meltdown. I see like a giant comment here, which I think is a good opener to start with the liberal meltdown. And then there is, of course, the election results, etc. Then there is this bizarre tweet that Narendra Modi did, quoting Shivarur on a very weird clip. So, yeah, we'll watch that as well. And of course, there's parliament stuff because if you don't know, 2 days ago, parliament has started again and it has been going well. Yeah, no disruptions. They're actually working. In the Lok Sabha, there has been a bill that has been passed. There's another bill that is being discussed, which is the Jammu Kashmir bill. In Rajya Sabha, there is a discussion going on the economic situation in the country. So stuff about that. And also, there is a very interesting other bill coming up. So I'll be doing a video on that anyway, which is this EC bill. But yeah, that hasn't happened yet. But whenever that happened, I think I'll do a separate live stream for that as well. So yeah, here we are. Here we are, friends. Here we are. That's the plan. Hello, Vikram. Hello, Indo Savarkarite. I will come to your comments. Some people are saying this is spam. I don't think this is spam. I read it and I will talk to you about it. Kushagra, hello. Arjun, Krish, how's it going? Arjun rewatched the Ram Ke Naam documentary today. It's a very fabulous documentary, no? Ram Ke Naam. There's another one. What is it called? Forgot what it's called. There's another one. Hello, smart people. Hello to the smart people of the future as well. Yes, thank you, Anuva. Exactly, you have recognized the audience of this stream. Yes. Nerds assemble. Hello, Shweta. Hello, Regis. Hello, Ipsita. Your reaction to GTA 6 and can India Alliance have a chance to win 2020? Wait, so you want me to talk about GTA 6 and then immediately you're like, will India Alliance win? I saw the GTA 6 trailer. I'm mad excited. I'm a big fan of the entire GTA series. I've played GTA 5 incessantly. I actually got a PS4 to play GTA 5, I remember, many years ago. And yeah, so, but I'm off consoles now. Bad habit. Bad habit. Consoles are a bad habit and a waste of money. So I invest in gaming computers. But I'm really looking forward to GTA 6. When is it coming? 2025, no? Yeah, that trailer was nuts. I mean, the amount of views was nuts. And does India Alliance have a chance to win 2024? Who knows? Sukh Singh, we don't do predictions here. Do I look like Nostradamus? Even Nostradamus was a dumbass, no? Not a good example. But we don't do predictions here. We don't know. Unlikely, but we don't know. Hello, hoping your mental health is faring better than mine this week, Siddharth. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I was just watching this other video, what is it, which I highly recommend you to watch. Where is it? What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? Just a second. Pull it up.
In moments.
Yeah, this one, this video, I really like this video. Should watch. It's called Why is Sisyphus Happy? It will help you cope. You liberals, you need to cope. Yeah, everybody was like, cope. So, yeah, this is a great video to watch for that, for coping purposes. It is by this channel called Sisyphus55. Huh? You should definitely follow him. Excellent content. Basic philosophy, but applied on real life. And it's very nice. It's very calming also.
Of intense despair, I always found comfort in the closing line of Camus' The Myth of Sisyphus. One must imagine Sisyphus happy.
So I'm not going to play it because copyright strikes, I guess. Yeah, but do watch this. It will help you cope, Siddharth friend. Mental health will become better immediately. I have closed my eyes and I'm happier now. Yeah, so there are a few questions coming in. I'll just do that. But first, let's address this giant comment, okay? I'll read it out in full first. Indo Savarkarite. Hello, Indo Savarkarite, if you're watching. Hello. The left is objectively bad at electoral analysis. Every time the left loses, it's because the voters are communal and stupid, rather than looking inside their own policies, policies and failures. I guess politics and policies ka mixture. It's fine. The right rarely does that, except Sudhir Chaudhary in Delhi elections for some reason. I like you. You're very self-aware. Modi thanked the voters of Telangana for 8 seats and promised to do their voting better. The left, on the other hand, resort to name calling and making regionalist remarks, and particularly stupid strategy. So till now, I kind of agree with you, boss. The thing is, I keep repeating on this stream, right, that never assume voters are stupid. People are not stupid. Also, never assume your audience is stupid. Right? So imagine this, even if someone voted for let's say BJP, and they still follow, some liberal account which is going on this tangent of, oh my God, how illiterate are you and how stupid are you, etc. That guy will be like, hey man, don't do that to me. I voted for whatever reason they have, jo bhi reason hoga. And you're just openly calling me stupid. That's just like alienating as hell. Don't do that. And I agree, like some of the people after this election especially did go overboard. Hindi belt, unpad log, all those things. And South India is much better, much more educated, much more richer. Richness is true. It is a much more wealthier place. But at the same time, more educated, more... that's debatable. That's genuinely debatable. Just because they're voting for a party that you don't like doesn't immediately make them stupid. That's what I want to say, right? And I do agree with you, Indo Savarkar, right? I also saw those comments and I was a little, kyun kar rahe ho? Why? What is the necessity of doing this? Also, the amount of advice people were giving to Congress. Did you notice? So many people, oh yeah, Congress should have done this. They should have got their shit together in Rajasthan. Where Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot were fighting for so long. I think they should. Kamal Nath should have been cut down to size, and that's the way to win. Something in Chhattisgarh, disorganized party in Chhattisgarh, etc. So I didn't hear many of these things before the election results actually came from those same handles. So after the election is done, post-election analysis is very easy. Yeah, it's not worth it also after a point, right? Also, I used to be full sort of disclaimer. Like I am admitting that I used to be like that emotionally invested left liberal who is outraging on Twitter about, oh my God, and giving advice also sometimes to what should the Congress or whatever party would have done. I'm basically like, I don't need to give advice to... Who am I to give advice to Congress, man? Like, I mean, come on. They know what they're doing. If they failed, they failed. It's their fault. They're dealing with it. They are coping. Yeah, they're doing moe. Yeah. मेरे को क्या करना है? Like, let them cope. They will analyze, they will do Atma Chintan and whatever. They will call a meeting of India Alliance and do whatever. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, it's a bit too much sometimes. The people in India are not dumb. They see what has happened to them and their condition, and then vote. They are not ideological hounds. Also agreed, Indo Savarkarite. Not everybody even understands what ideologies are. Yeah, they are voting for multiple reasons. And if you saw the election stream, that is exactly what I was harping on. That people vote for a million things in their head. Some will vote for welfare, some will vote for Hindutva, some will vote for, I don't know, Yogi Adityanath. Some will vote for that one time that Babaji taught a lesson to that meat shop guy who you had a fight with. कुछ भी हो सकता है. I mean, you don't know what voters are voting for. Like the surveys and everything that you see do kind of generalize based on caste, religion, bunch of other things. But at the same time, obviously, every person has their own reason to vote, and none of them can be called stupid. Yeah, they will vote based on their realities, not your reality, not your sort of perspective on how people should vote. That's not how things work. People in UP did not vote for Yogi because they are idiots, but they did so because Yogi's administrative was objectively better than Akhilesh. Also agree. I genuinely saw this in UP. Yeah, people were happy that he controls law and order better, he delivers welfare better, COVID ke time pe Yogi ji ne jaan bachai, all sorts of reasons. Absolutely. And Akhilesh hadn't done that. That's why he got kicked out. People voted against Akhilesh because clearly they were doing something wrong. People voted Yogi in again because he was clearly doing something right. That's pretty much it. Ivory Towerism at its best? Yes. And most of these guys are not even from UP and don't know what the people went through under the SP rule. Anyway, thanks for reading my rant. Much appreciated, Indo Savarkarite. I appreciate your rant, honestly. Also, I have not been able to attend your streams because I have my CLAT exam, but it went really... and I am somewhat free now till pre-boards come anyway. Oh, that's great, Indo Savarkarite. Best of luck. And yeah, agreed with you, man. Agree. Funniest thing ever. I think this is about the Modi tweet. I will show you in a bit. New YouTube interface. So this is wait, this is the new YouTube interface? No, it's not. It's the same one. I'm here for Parliament Watch, KALESH. So Parliament Watch, guys, this time I'm not able to watch Parliament right now because I've also taken up this other project because man's got to earn a living also sometimes. But at the same time, I will be doing some videos on the side. I will be telling you about the main happenings in Parliament, but I will focus on specific bills. Like the EC bill that is coming up, which I mentioned, we will do a separate video on that. Probably I'll also follow the debate, so during that time I can do a live stream for members. That I'll do. And other than that, there is also the 3 big bills coming up, which are the replacement of the IPC Act. So I'm currently studying those laws. I will do some videos on that as well. So don't worry, I will keep giving you Parliament updates. In this stream also I'll give you some updates. I'm following Parliament constantly. India Alliance is already dead. Arfat, okay. That's intense. That's an intense reaction. Living is a waste of money. Why is Twitch so dead in India, man? It's so much better for streaming. I don't know. I tried on Twitch. Doesn't work. In India, I think the audience is not there. India, very unlikely. Any haircut suggestions? Kushagra, was that a sneaky remark on my hair right now? Not appreciated, man. Not appreciated. Samajwad Party entered Andhra Pradesh. Oh yeah, of course, Gautam. This was on my feed just right now, right beside your stream. What was on your feed? Atharva? Sorry. Okay. Okay, lots of comments. I see. We'll get there. Kids, we'll get there. What do you think about two party system for India? अगर इंडिया में two party system हो और सारे लेफ्ट के लोग परमानेंट अलायंस बना ले और सारे राइट वाले भी परमानेंट अलायंस बना ले, केवल दो पार्टी. बैड आइडिया. कृन 000, very bad idea, because India, unlike other countries, is extremely diverse, multilingual, geographies matter, lots of cultures, just like a mixture of hodgepodge of things, and it makes sense to have regional parties that represent different sort of ideologies and identities and needs and geographies and everything. Yeah. So I'm not a fan of national parties in general, and I keep saying this on the stream. I believe that the most decentralized way of politics is the best politics, which is if you are voting for your regional party and the regional parties are forming a coalition and then making the central government, that is the best ideal scenario according to me. But then things will happen slowly after that, because there's a lot of negotiation that needs to happen between the parties. They have to come to a common ground. For that we need decent people, and unfortunately we are not there yet. So we have what we have right now, but I hope we move towards that, which is more regional parties in the parliament, more regional parties coming together and forming the government together, which currently is kind of the India alliance if you remove the Congress. Yeah. But these regional parties are not big enough to just come together and just fight an election and whatever. But one can hope. Have you watched the new Edge Bomber guy video about plagiarism on YouTube? Yes, Shekhar, absolutely. What a guy. All 4 hours have been seen. Please, guys, if you haven't seen it yet, Edge Bomber guy is one of my favorite YouTubers, and he has basically done a video on plagiarism on YouTube, and he has done a thorough job of taking down some YouTube video essayists who do some nutty things. Yeah. Like plagiarism. What I find interesting is what happened to the EVMs that Election Commission has no track of. I'm sure they are safe and sound. Onion, ginger, tomato, I am not going to indulge EVM conspiracy theories, honestly. There are some people from the Congress who also said that, oh, EVM hack hua hai. Fir Telangana mein kaise jeete, boss? What is this? This is a tangent, but I had an entrance on the 3rd and it annoyed me some because it was such an easy paper. Because now it's good for everyone, not just the people who studied like forever, but it's fine. Okay. It's so dumb to blame voters and EVM. They literally voted for you for 50 years. Precisely, Arfad. Exactly. I mean, just take the result, no? Just accept it. Be Sisyphus. Just accept it. Bro, 2024 का क्या होगा? BJP will win more or less. Again, Arga, don't know. Too long. Very far in the future. So, South India used to be poor like 4 decades ago. Oh, okay. I for one believe in the cooking chicken. Okay. बहुत रैंडम लोग कमेंट कर रहे हैं ना, बहुत रैंडम कमेंट्स आ रहे हैं आज. We're discriminating by calling Hindi patti as gobar patti. दिमाग में गोबर भरा. See, Kumar, exactly that, right? Language like this is what will isolate and annoy people. It's not worthy, right? I think Karthi Chidambaram or someone, tweeted the South or something. Again, why? Why is that necessary? Don't do that shit. Like, you're just creating divisions in an already divided country. So BJP is trying to divide on the basis of religion. So now you start dividing on the basis of what? Vindhyas. South of Vindhyas, north of Vindhyas. What are you doing? Don't do that. You're supposed to be a Bharat Jodo Yatra. Remember? It's a Bharat Jodo project. Not the other thing, which I won't say on stream. because I don't know. I guess वो बोलना भी अब yeah no anyway. The amount of incompetence of Congress to lose and such poor performance, it feels like they don't even try anymore. Kalesh, again, no advice for Congress, sir. No advice. It's okay. Accept it. Be Sisyphus. And again, I keep saying that because watch that video. Be Sisyphus. Why is Sisyphus happy? He's pushing a rock rolls down a hill. His only job is to push it up again. Then it rolls down, and then you have to push it up again. Then it rolls down, and that is all he has to do. Why is he happy? He approaches a Zen state because he accepts that this is his life now. and as absurd as it might be, he's an absurd hero. But yeah, he achieves a Zen state because he's like, yes, there is this rock and I will push it up the best way I can. Then it'll roll down again. Okay, run down and roll it up again. Just keep doing that. Krish, thank you so much for the 5 memberships. Friends, please do support this stream. Like it, share it. Also, super chats if would be appreciated, of course. And memberships would be appreciated. I feel Indo-Savarkarite uses the term left quite loosely. Congress is not left, but maybe further you move right. Sab kuch left lagne lagte. Tushar agreed. Yes, Indo-Savarkarite, he's right. Left is a bit of a generalization, but I would say emotionally invested anti-BJP people is how I would define them, right? Emotionally invested anti-BJP people. There are rationally invested anti-BJP people, but there are anti-establishment people, because those rational people who oppose BJP would oppose them with some logic, and emotion डालने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. Like, there is no need to emotionally invest yourself in politics. It is the worst thing to do. So emotionally invested anti-BJP people are the ones who are like, oh my god, what is this? How can people vote for them? That's basically what happened. Congress's touting of SI versus NI will fall flat after 24 elections, except for TN, KL, BJP will be a force to reckon with. Abhinav, yeah, I mean, it is a bit, they really need to reel in that narrative of North versus South or whatever is happening. Please, let's not do that. They retain 40% of their vote, the others switch to BJP, and they're blaming the entire state. Precisely. South is better if we compare it with Bimaru state, but according to global standards, it's just another third world place. So here's the thing, Akshara, I do admit that, South Indian states are faring much better when it comes to GDP per capita on a bunch of indexes, right? I agree. I admit to that. And they have been able to control their population better also. Education levels are much better than some states in the north. I do admit to that as well. But the thing is that we are still one country, right? It can't be like an arbitrary just division line in the middle ki South India and North India. It's just one country. We are all together in this. And people from the north go to the south ke people go to the north and work there. Migrants itne, like everybody goes from north to south and south to north all the time. So please, let's not. I don't like it when people use the words like North and South India. There is no official place like North and South India. Zones are Northeastern, Southern, Western, Northeastern, Central India. Jai Hind. Okay, fair enough. Right-wingers calling everything other than BJP left is a shameless misuse of the word. But of course, the shameless right can get away with anything. Okay. I mean, sure, see, that's the thing, no? The reductivity goes both ways, which is the left. Again, I am also like sort of generalizing. There will be a bunch of people who will say that the people who vote for BJP are all right-wingers, which is not true. There are people who are dependent on welfare and they like the government because it gives them better welfare. And if anything, I would say, I mean, they won't say they have a left ideology, but I would say, yeah, they like socialism. Yeah, they like socialism. They like the government giving them ration, welfare, housing, even this Kanyashri, all the things, LPG subsidy. Yeah. So those people, I would say, are left, but they're voting for the BJP. Yeah. So it's not like cut and dry like that. And of course the other side would be like, the right wingers would be like, oh, because they don't vote for the BJP, everybody's left. So if they oppose the BJP, everybody's left. Not true also. Some people might like the free markets, like I do, and I still oppose the BJP because I feel like they're not doing a very good job of maintaining the free market right now. So yeah, they give like an undue advantage to some, big industrial houses. They change the laws for their benefit, which is not a free market thing. Regulations need to apply equally across the board, and the market will truly be free then. Yeah, and they don't do it. There is very selective application of law happening, which is not a very free market thing to do. So yeah, I'll oppose them because I do believe that free market does lead to innovation. Just that we're not doing it. One particularly concerning issue for me personally is how the current administration seems to be doubling down on goal, especially considering the scenes from Chennai right now. Goal? I'm not sure. Okay. You're not going to flip the swing votes without a vision. Old messaging of Congress needs to change. Agreed, Abhinav Chandrasekhar. I think we had a very long discussion about this last time also, about the lack of ideology, which will fill the vacuum that maybe BJP leaves behind. If a person gets disappointed with the BJP, is there anything there to fill that vacuum ideologically? Can a person who is ideologically right now aligned with the BJP, if they're disappointed with the party and then there is this chance that this ideology might change, is there an alternative? There is, I mean, sure, there is Gandhiism or like, socialist values, but it has been denigrated so much and it has been insulted and turned into a joke so much by very effective social media campaigning and otherwise narrative campaigning, political campaigning, that people don't feel like that's an ideology anymore. Socialism is a gali. Liberal is a gali. It's not an ideology. It's a curse word now. So yeah. Hey Meghnad, I would like to ask you if you think the reason for Congress's unorganizable failure is because the INC doesn't have the workforce backbone like RSS. I would credit RSS for the BJP win last year. Last year, again, I don't give advice to Congress, but it is true that the BJP has a better cadre. Definitely, their organization structure is better. There is this one debate going on, if you notice, right, about how there are some, again, emotionally invested anti-BJP people. We need a word for this. Please suggest a word for this. Emotionally invested anti-Modi people. They have been saying, oh, look, if only the Congress had performed like it does in BJP, which is Amit Shah says something and everybody down the line does it without questioning. What discipline, what amazing. Please, there are other ways to function as a party democratically. That's the whole point, right? If you are going to oppose the BJP, if you're going to look at them and say that sure, they're doing something wrong, so we need another party, then you need to also identify the things that it does well. Their cadre is very disciplined. There is one structure of top down management there. Top says something, down does it. Top says something, down does it. Down keeps praising the top, and basically both feed off each other. Yeah, that's basically BJP. But you don't have to be that. You can be a democratic party, which is internally you can have multiple people who are taking multiple decisions. They can come together in a committee, they can decide, discuss, and implement strategies, and they can show the world how they are doing that also. See, that's the thing. Because they won right now, because they had this result in these state elections, doesn't necessarily mean that the way they do it is the only way to do it. The way it is a very authoritarian top-down way to function, which I do not like, because in that process a lot of nuances get lost. A lot of political narrative becomes toxic because of that. Because by the time the messaging comes down to the very bottom, it has to be a simple message, you realize. So if the top says, oh okay, so you have to fight, let's say, the election on a mandir or whatever, so then it's very easy to follow. That's a simple message. But to get nuanced ideas to the bottom, to the cadre, so that they propagate it and fight elections based on it, you need to have a democratically run party. So, but the thing is that to be jealous of how they won is okay, I guess. Like, I mean, jealous is a harsh word to say. But at the same time, if you really look at them and how they function, it is not very good. It is not a good thing. You don't have to copy paste it. Again, this is not advice for the Congress. Does it sound like I'm giving advice for the Congress? Because I don't want to. I'm just talking about how parties function and different ways of political parties functioning. Any party can do it. Like, I'm just saying, as an observer of politics, that there are different ways for a political party to function. Yeah. I know most people find climate change rather abstract or boring. Acha, I will come to this. There is a lot of more stuff happening here. I can see. Klish, thank you so much for the membership. Pallavit, thank you so much for the membership. Yes, I will get there. First, let's see Indo-Savarkarite. Indo-Savarkarite, you are correct on the vocabulary, but I think it is limitation of language. When did I talk about vocabulary? The left-right thing? Yeah. Yeah. H-Bomber guy needs to drop a 20-hour movie on Hasanabi. I kind of see that you, Indo-Savarkarite, you and I have a lot of common features, like likings, I guess. But yeah, I'll come back to you guys. I have to show you something first. Lots of comments here. Okay. Friends, what is this? What is this? So Modiji tweets this. May they be happy with their arrogance, lies, pessimism and ignorance. But danger sign, danger sign, danger sign, danger sign? Or is it caution, 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 caution? Beware of their divisive agenda. An old habit of 70 years can't go away so easily. Caution, 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 caution. Also, such is the wisdom of the people that they have to be prepared for many more meltdowns ahead. What is this? Who is tweeting from this account now? What? I don't know. This is not how the Prime Minister talks. Who is this nephew who is tweeting from the Prime Minister's account? I'm so stunned and I've laughed so much after reading this. Oh my God. Tushar क्या हो गया रे तेरे को? Tushar came to say Librandu. Tushar came to say Librandu, 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 Librandu. हो गया क्या? नहीं हुआ इसका अभी तक. Still going on. Having fun, Tushar? Having a lot of fun? Yeah? Using this word? Yeah? Now go away. Bye. Dumbass. Don't do that on my stream. Don't do that on my stream. So random. Say something better. You improve your vocabulary, moron. Yeah. Meltdown-e-Azam. Yeah, this is a clip that is worth watching.
Voters in the Hindi heartland have low literacy. Voters in the Hindi heartland have higher fertility. Voters in the Hindi heartland prefer Hindutva. Voters in the Hindi heartland have rewarded big business. Voters have appeased fascism. Shivraj Singh Chauhan has defeated Modi. BJP has done manipulation in the heartland. Kamal Nath has defeated Rahul Gandhi. Bhupesh Baghel has betrayed the Gandhis. Cowbelt always drags India down. Hindi heartland is full of communal bigots. For a majority of Indians, only religion matters. Congress social media department has failed. Congress soft Hindutva has failed. Anti-Muslim bigotry trumps social and economic issues. Hindi heartland only votes on Gomutra and Gobar. South India is more aware than North India. North-South divide has become sharper than ever. People go to South for jobs and then vote BJP to power in the North. People vote for BJP and then...
He's reading his Twitter timeline or what? Yes, all those arguments, yes. I've heard these.
Migrate to the South for better quality of living. Congress deliberately lost these elections because of the pattern seen in 2003 and 2018. Where the party that won these three states went on to lose the general election 6 months later. Hindi belt is hopeless and should be abandoned. Abusing Sanatan Dharma had zero impact, the leader has said. Electronic voting, but not in Telangana.
Ho gaya?
Held firm. Viewer, these are just some of the excuses being made for the election results in Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh. An entire ecosystem of commentators and analysts throwing voters under the bus, labeling them as illiterate gawars, mindless thugs who've got nothing better to do than to reject the anti-BJP forces.
See, I kind of agree with Shivarur here, right? There's no point doing this. I mean, he could have said it in a better way, of course. He's very mocky. Maybe I was a little bit mocky also because I also disagree with people who are saying this. But yeah, I mean, like, he's right. These are all very randomly stupid reasons to give. So you're calling your voter stupid. It doesn't make sense. It does, again, as I said, never assume your audience or your voters are stupid. Just that's it. Yeah. So please do not do that. I mean, I agree with Shivarur here.
Low-level losers who don't have the gumption to be grateful that those looking to oust the BJP spent all their time simply abusing the Prime Minister rather than offering an alternate vision, a positive vision for the future. An electorate that within minutes of the result has been flung under the bus, discarded with contempt because of who they voted for. The amazing laundry list of excuses for the election results today are surprising. The Congress has actually won really important elections this year. Does the Congress actually believe that somehow highlighting a notional north-south divide puts...
Yeah, basically it goes on to say the same things that, we spoke about. And that is the one that the Prime Minister quoted with this. Now that is funny. That is Shivarur, sure, he's doing his thing. This is funny shit. Mods Lao. Yeah. Oh, yeah, damn it. Wait, should I just add now? Some of the people I know. Shweta, I know. Let's just add as moderator. What is this? Can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live and also has capabilities of standard moderators. Can review and remove chat messages and hide or put users on timeline. Yes. Okay, Shweta, I know. That's why. Hello, Shweta. Welcome. You're now a moderator. Let's do a ceremony. I mean, चलो Krish को भी mod बना देते हैं. Krish, I know you also. I mean, I've seen you enough, I guess. Let's make you moderator. Yes. Let's see who else is there. I need one more person. We will pick one soon. There's one more opening. Yeah. Okay. We have two mods. Guys, please संभाल लेना. Yeah, so I know you can basically please, if you see like random spammy people, please block them. Again, spammy people, it's okay if people are cursing me or whatever, I can respond to them. But you can take a call. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. But not too much censorship. Complete censor of RW comments? No, don't do that, Rohit Gupta. No. I do not appreciate. No. Don't do that. Just people who are cursing for no reason. Basically, I want people, low vocabulary people, to basically come here and learn some vocabulary, right? So don't ban them out, right? Just time out de do. We will talk to them. Like, think about it, right? Just posting Librando on my chat. What good does it do to that person? That person wants attention. That person cannot articulate. That's why he picked this word up from the internet and is like spamming the chat with it for some pleasure. I guess. I don't know what he does with it, but some pleasure is coming by doing this Librando bullshit, no? So let him pleasure for a bit. Time out, and then we talk to him. Bhaiya, please improve vocabulary. Talk. You can use words. You just don't have to use a word to talk. What I find amusing is that when Karnataka and Telangana chose INC, BJP was the first ones to come out and say South only wants freebies and handouts. So choosing between hellfire and a pit. CA, that is pretty much the case for a while now in Indian politics, which is we choose the lesser evil is the message that is being given out. Again, perspectives on what is evil and what is not also differ from people to people. So yeah. Apurva, you think I need mods in my chalo, you also become a mod then. Great. So now we have 3 mods. Apurva, become mod. Become mod. Yeah. These are not permanent mods, guys. Don't like revel in your glory right now. I can just remove and add more and add someone else. I can cause like all sorts of things. Moderator wars. I orgasm when someone calls me a liberal. For so much talk about SI, probably they can learn a thing or two about social market economy of TN and the way maintaining culture in a secular manner. Correct? For real, if they actually use logic, the conversation would be really fun. Like maybe to get a new perspective. Who knows? Yeah, Kushagra, exactly. I mean, again, I do not assume that my audience is stupid. Some of them just lack vocabulary to express themselves. So it's okay. You come, you do your thing, you derive pleasure. But try and articulate. Speak. Construct sentences. Like look at this. Like this stream started so wonderfully because Savarkarite fellow, he did such a nice little rant there. Do that. If you think that I will disagree with everything you say, it is wrong. I might agree with some things you say. Choose the lesser evil makes a lot of people who don't vote. Fair. I like the political graph thing you suggested. So you mean the political compass? Yeah. Indo-Savarkarite. Sorry, yeah. Indo-Savarkarite was the one who left such a nice comment there. Born just in time to witness merghnerd's mod ceremony. Yes, congratulations to all the mods. If you noticed, I only made members mods. Liberal Redditors own their word and made a subreddit called rlibrando. Oh yeah, I know. Like I go to Librando sometimes. See, that is also like a place where emotional anti-BJP people sort of hang out. It's not all bad. I'm not saying it's not all bad. It's not like I don't express some emotions, but I've learned to sort of like notice it now, where I'm getting emotionally invested, and then reel back a little bit, because I don't need to get emotionally involved in this. Bro, I think people are done with the same face of Rahul Gandhi. Same face of Rahul Gandhi. I mean, sure, motivations, facts unleashed. I get you. Like, some people might be bored of just the overall Gandhi family only. I mean, I get that. That's not a very unpopular thing to say these days, apparently. Born just in time to witness. Oh, ये तो हो गया. Sorry. Do you think India needs mandatory voting like some other countries where voting is a duty, not a right? I'm not sure, Kalush, if it should be made mandatory. We just need a majority to vote. That's the thing, right? You know, even if the voting percentage is like 70%, 66%, 65 to 70%, that's fine. Majority has voted, majority is deciding. And out of that, whoever gets majority is basically going to come to power. That's completely fine, friends. Hey, Apurva, thank you so much for the 10 memberships. 10 friends. 10 new friends are joining memberships. Who is this? Who just joined? Ranaditya, hello. SSD, Kushagra, CA, Revolutionary Zen, Millennial Mind, Psych Shit, Adrian, Aman, and Arvind. Welcome. I will post a link after this and you can join the Discord server, the members only Discord server. So, yeah, you can thank Purva for the membership. What do you think of Yanis's book? His book you recommended on NL Hafta. Percy, yeah, guys, if you haven't seen this, read this book, Yanis Varoufakis has written this book called Techno-Feudalism. Please do read it. It genuinely is a very good piece of work. It's written very well, not very complicated. He writes it like a letter to his dad, and he's explaining, you know, how late stage capitalism has killed capitalism, and now we are in this new form of feudalism, which is called techno-feudalism, where there are people like our friend Elon Musk and Zuckerberg sir, and who is the guy who flew with a giant penis into space? Jeff Bezos. Him. So they're all like feudal lords now, and we are their serfs. We are working for free. Like, we are working for free for these techno-feudal lords who basically extract our data and rule over us, because they just like change their algorithms, do all sorts of things to influence us, keep them on their platform and extract more data and get rich out of it. They are rent seekers. So please read that. Excellent piece of work. Will change a lot of ways in which you look at just systems, I guess. भाई कभी कभी स्क्रॉल अप भी कर लिया करो. Really want a discussion on Congress's analysis paralysis cycle going by this. It is going to be another 30 years of BJP, 18 to 24 age group, misguided big time. Rahul, again, I don't want to analyze what Congress did wrong. That is what I've been saying. I don't want to do that. It's हो गया boss, हो गया. It's okay. Also, like, you and me analyzing these things is not going to make any difference. And whatever analysis the Congress has to do, it is already doing it. So it's okay. Chill. It'll happen. Dhire, we'll see. You know, the thing is, if you, in the world of politics, 1 week is a long time. If you see the events happening before you and you just look at it in the now and you just enjoy it sometimes, like this, he's enjoying. he's genuinely, I mean, what else is this? Shivanur is also enjoying because so many viewers and Prime Minister quote tweeting. Yeah, we also enjoy. We watch this and we enjoy. So we all enjoy. See, 3 people here enjoying. Yeah, audience also enjoying. So let's do that. You want to be sane, right? You do want to be sane. So let's do this. It is the best way to do it. Biggest joke is crypto bros claiming that their ultra complicated technology is the key to freedom. I don't get it. I don't get cryptocurrency. I did put some money into it just to see what happens. It is still there because the government put in a tax on it now. 30% tax apparently if I take it out. So I'm just like, okay, fine, just let it be there. I'm just seeing it grow now. Maybe it will fall again. Maybe it will grow. I'll just keep it. Let's see what happens. I don't understand crypto. I've done a lot of research to understand it, but I've reached a conclusion that it is kind of confusing. It is kind of nuts. So yeah, let's not. It's okay. First comment should have read coal, not goal. Okay. Cyclone Michong brought same amount of rain in a day as we experienced in a week during the 2015 flood. So do you mean the cyclone that happened in Chennai? And what were you saying? Who was not prepared? Again, Siddharth completely missed that comment that you did, honestly. If we have socialism without capitalism, then it will become communism. Huh? If we have capitalism without socialism, then it becomes fascism. Manu, I'm not sure I understand this. It is too complicated, sir. Even for my tiny brain. Have you read Capital by Thomas Piketty and Hindutva Origins, Evolutions and the Future? Also, does not Janus debunk Marxist stage theory of history? I have tried to read Capital, gave up. This one I haven't read. And again, I don't know, honestly. Like, I mean, I'll have to recall what he said. I cannot give you an answer right now. A Hindu from Punjab has more in common with the Sikh and a Muslim from Punjab than he does with a Hindu from MP. That's correct, Deepti, because they are all in the same environment. They've been brought up in the same environment. The culture is pretty much melded and melted together. Of course it is. Of course it is. Just a second. Everyone is being such a doomer over elections. Chill, guys. The vote share shows how alive Congress is in these states. And if you want to take a look at the votes cast, INC actually got more votes. See, Saki becoming like the torchlight that we need in these dark times. Huh? Saki, well done. Well done. Yeah, again, see, emotional investment nahi hona chahiye. That's what I've been saying all throughout. Yeah. Again, if you get triggered by bhakts coming in and like teri party haar gayi, then you're emotionally invested in it. That's the thing. It's not them, it's you. So don't be. Yeah, okay. So there are a few other things. Did you see this? I don't know. So, like a few days ago, we spoke about Shehla Rashid, right? And how she has been supporting Modi ji and like what happened in Kashmir and all the things. And at that point, I was like, yeah, maybe some compulsions. We don't know what her reality is. Muslim woman in Kashmir. What is happening? Where does she want to go? What sort of ambition she has? She's allowed to have personal ambitions also. Oh, surprise, surprise. Oh, but I feel like she's going a little overboard now with the support. So I'm wondering what is happening. Yeah. Do you take back so this is the tweet. Shehla, do you take back the venom you spouted when you were ignorant of many things about Modi and Shah? How much damage you did then to yourself, to society around? Hope you own up. Your change of mind is welcome, but trusting you will take time is something. Has anyone ever... Wait, this is the first one. Yes, let's admit it for once. We've held them to an impossible and unfair standard. What? People we like are innocent until proven guilty. People we dislike are guilty until proven innocent. But they have been called guilty even after being declared innocent. How's that fair? Yeah, I don't completely agree with this. The thing is, we have held them to an impossible and well, unfair standard, I guess, because they constantly keep setting unfair and impossible goals for every one of us. Literally, like, ek to majority government, they keep claiming best party ever, richest party ever, best person ever. Every minister that is giving responses in parliament right now takes Modiji's name every 30 seconds. Like, under the leadership and blessing of Adharniya Shri Sir Narendra Modi ji, we have done this. Under the leadership of the visionary man, the compassionate man, the amazing man, so many adjectives also is put into it. That is constantly happening, right? So basically, when your party and your supporters and your ministers are sort of projecting you as the be all and end all of all our problems, then it is not wrong for people to essentially call that out and say, hey man, you said you will solve all our problems, problem still here. What to do now? What to do now? You tell. Right? The thing is, if you set up like unreasonable expectations, like you are setting yourself up for failure, and then you try to cover it up with propaganda and distractions and whatever else, and money and throwing money at people, and even CBI, ED and coming and raiding people and doing all the things. It is not an impossible and unfair standard, friends. It is not. It is not. And also, I do not understand what this even means, but okay. They have been called guilty even after being declared innocent. Chodo, whatever. Has anyone ever been arrested, charged for saying anything about them? No. If we are really living under fascism, we couldn't say a fraction of the things that we've said about them without facing the worst of consequences. Have they filed a defamation case against anyone? No, they have. Also, people have been arrested. Both of those things have happened. But anyway, so yes, I take it back. The Supreme Court has spoken, and now we will say that institutions are compromised. But recently, the Gujarat High Court defended Azan and threw out a PIL challenging Azan. That would not happen under fascism. Okay. So, yeah, so that's basically her argument. Okay. And then someone posted this. Has anyone been arrested? You tell. You tell. Has anyone been arrested for saying things against them? Yeah. See, I was on her side for a bit. I was like giving her benefit of the doubt. But now I feel like she is edging towards the BJP. So I feel theory time, friends, you want to hear theory? Friends, if you want to hear theory, say yes. Okay. Start poll. Theory time? Question mark? Yes. No. Yes, we do random polls, because why not? Do you think if Congress will come with full majority now, they will be doing the same things what BJP has been doing as the Indian politics has changed for worse, you like it or not? I would say yes, to a certain extent. They might do the same things that the BJP has done, because BJP has introduced some very wonderful authoritarian laws now, and any government that comes to power and wants to stay in power will wonderfully use it. I'm going to show you one such law. Actually, we can show it to you after I tell you my theory. It is a fun law which has just been passed. Listen, dude, I want to say something. I just overheard from my brother what he had just said to you, Librandu, and all the shit. I just want to say sorry on his behalf. Like, please do what you're doing. Hey, Tanya. Oh, that was your brother. Oh, it's fine, Tanya. It's okay. It's okay. All is forgiven. All is forgiven. I don't even remember his name. But tell him it's fine if he's feeling bad. It's okay. I was just advising him genuinely to sort of learn some vocabulary. I mean, it's okay, you can call me whatever you want, but just don't spam like that. No, like it's disturbing other people, it's ruining you, it's ruining everybody's time. Why do you want to be that person? It's okay, man. But Tanya, much appreciated. You actually came in to do this. That's really sweet of you, honestly. Very sweet of you. Okay, theory time. Theory time. So you know I would tell you the theory anyway. मैंने ऐसे ही पोल कर दिया. Thanks to him, we have mods. Yes, Krish. You can thank him. You can thank him, Tanya. Yeah. Ronak, hello. After a long time, yes. So, friends, my theory about this, not this, my theory about this. So there is a charcha happening in the political circles that J&K might go for elections soon, right? So they haven't been allowing Jammu and Kashmir to have their own assembly or have elections, etc. But there's a bill that they passed today which increases the seat count in J&K assembly. So which means that they are sort of preparing for it. The delimitation commission has gone through it, yada yada yada. So they are all set for elections. I feel like what maybe Shehla is angling towards is that there is no real young woman Muslim face pro BJP in Kashmir. And if she becomes one of that person, she will definitely get support from the central powers that be. She's an ambitious person. She wants to fight elections. She wants to be a politician. Like that is so evident that I think everybody knows. So maybe she's angling towards that because you know who she's reminding me of? She's reminding me of Shazia Ilmi. Long time ago, Shazia Ilmi was not a part of the BJP. Then she started doing stuff like this, and then suddenly she's a part of the BJP. And this has happened to many, many people. There is Gaurav. What is his name? Spokesperson. Gaurav something. Who also had a fight in the news channels. Like proper, like bashy fight. So I feel like that might be what is happening behind the scenes, is a theory that I have. Because, I mean, I get that she's like maybe reasonably supporting Modi and Shah and everything. This is doubling, tripling down on this and then also speaking their language, which is a little strange to me because Shehla Rashid is not an unreasonable person. Shehla Rashid is a smart woman. If she's doing this, there is a reason for it. I refuse to believe that she's she's doesn't have a plan behind this. Gaurav Bhatia. Yes, thank you, chat. That is his name, Gaurav Bhatia. He also switched. This is a pattern. Theory slaps. Thank you so much, Psych Shit. What do you think it would be better if Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir should be admitted as a separate states in the union? That is what I'm saying. So like in Indo-Savarkar, what I'm saying is that they should have an assembly of their own and there should be elections that need to happen in the state. All done, 370 removed, made a part of India, Tiranga in everywhere across the state, whatever. All done, all good, right? Moving on. If there are people there who are now Indians, then the Indians deserve to elect their own leaders in the state assembly. So please hold elections. That is what we should now say about Jammu and Kashmir, which is please hold elections. There needs to be local leadership there and there needs to be proper representation. And that is the one way that people will also start having more faith in the Modi government as well, I feel like. I mean, already maybe some people have faith in the Modi government. I'm not saying all of them are against the Modi government, but I'm saying maybe narrative-wise, a lot of people are upset. So one way to sort of win their trust is also to allow them to vote for their own leaders and get leaders elected there. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Yes, friends, please like this stream. Please like this stream. Much appreciated. I think there is more to do this than just ambitions. Ideologues don't switch so quick. Arfat, you'd be surprised. Ideologies, my friend, are not solid. News break. Ideologies can change. Ideologies can morph. Ideologies can become a matter of convenience. Ideologies can be used for political reasons and maybe they don't believe in it. Many ways to look at it. Ideologies are just ideas, and it's a way of looking at the world. It gives you like a filter to look at the world and systems of government, society, power structures. It helps you do that, right? So personally, you might be believing in one ideology, but when you go into politics, maybe you adopt the ideology of the party that you're going into, and then you start spouting the things that are aligned with that ideology. That's what happens. That's what politics is all about. Gaurav Bhatia is a crazy character. Even his political history and his business ventures quite sketchy. I just remember him as a fighting guy. He had like a proper bashing session. Speaking of bashing session, where is it? There was bashing session on news channel. News Studio Kalesh.
आशुतोष को जवाब देना पड़ेगा. He was misleading. Ashutosh was misleading the voters. Ashutosh did a wrong thing on Congress. Ashutosh exposed Congress. He should be answerable now.
Okay,
he should
let him wear his mic.
He did a great amount of bakwas in the studio.
Okay.
Let's not.
Let's not go there.
Doing the
Okay, let's not. No, Ashutosh, 1 minute. No.
Okay,
1 minute.
calm down.
Not be doing that. Every time you have been saying Congress means, what is that?
No, this is not okay. 1 minute. No.
You are doing that.
Mr. Rajagopalan, please calm down.
doing
You are respected and he is a respected man. 1 minute.
What I find funny is that Anand Ranganathan is the one who is like, calm down, guys. Guys, calm down, please. Let's not Kalesh in the news studio. And Ashutosh is like, "Wah." So see, these are two emotionally invested people in politics or they might be putting up a pretense of being emotionally invested for the sake of Kalesh and entertainment, but yeah.
You are respected and he is a respected man. 1 minute.
Oh wait, that I didn't see that. That's Tehseen Poonawala holding him back. Oh, there's Tehseen Poonawala who is holding him back. Tehseen Poonawala was giving a lot of advice to the Congress. Very advisey person he is. He was giving a lot of advice. Anand Ranganathan was giving a lot of advice. I think Ashutosh was giving a lot of advice. News channels, anchors, so obviously that's their job. But Kalesh happened. This is emotional investment into politics. Big boss, yeah, I have PTSD. It does look like it. Anand sir should stop going to these interviews and write his bangers. Make Christmas is coming. You kind of look like thinner Indian Santa Claus. Okay, thank you, Chinna Payyan. Anand Ranganathan is being the neutral guy. I mean, on Times now, even if you're a neutral guy, you're still sitting in the BJP camp. You are respected and he is respected man. Yes, ideology always changes every day in politics. I'm shocked to see Anand there. I'm also shocked to see Tehseen Poonawala like, please Ashutosh, don't do this. So Omar has said he ain't gonna go for elections unless statehood is restored. What if he tracks back on this? Yeah, I heard him say that, assembly. But once the assembly actually happens, it'll still be a UT though. That's the thing. I mean, yeah, I kind of hear him. I kind of hear where he's coming from, because if you look at how Delhi functions right now, if Jammu and Kashmir functions like that, so technically it's like a centrally run half state. That's not an ideal situation. If you genuinely want people to trust you, then just give them a full state and have assembly elections there. But I don't think the center will let go of Kashmir that easily that way. It will still have an LG who will be controlled by the center. They will have an assembly like Delhi, which they get like, health, education, all the things. But land and police will be under the center. Same situation that we have in Delhi. I hate ideologies. They restrict your way of thinking and finding new ways of solving problems. So you don't need to hate ideologies. Maybe you just need to understand your own and also accept that maybe it will change. Yeah, just be open to changing that ideology from time to time when you learn new things, when you learn new perspectives. It is a spectrum. Ideology is a spectrum. So you don't need to hate it. You just need to understand who you are and what your ideology is. No matter what other people tell you, ye liberal hai, ye left hai, ye right hai, whatever, ignore. You figure out your own ideology because it helps you. Unless it helps you, why would you do it? News channels are bigger trauma than Big Boss. Tarun, I disagree. I have seen Big Boss now and it is horrendous. It is the most horrendous, insulting shit I have ever seen in my life. No, I still prefer news channels over Big Boss. Please, until we used to make this comparison also back at News Laundry, where look, Big Boss type ho raha hai, whatever. But then I saw Big Boss and I was like, boss, this is like news channels are smarter, clearly. I mean, like, the content there is much high level. This is high level stuff. Big Boss is nuts. Did you know in this last Big Boss OTT or someone, there is this Instagram crazy fellow who went and he pooped on top of a commode and then he was evicted out of the house? Some Puneet superstar, something? Did you know that happened? That is Big Boss. I mean, the day this starts happening on news channels where someone comes on top of this table and takes a dump, then I'm like, yes, Big Boss achieved. But till then, I'm like, yeah, no, please, no. That Big Boss is just like, oh my God, traumatizing. Puneet Superstar. Yes, I remembered the name. Yes. Genuine question, why the need for ideology? If I'd ever want to get into politics and do genuine work, I'd see whatever party can probably win and join that and try to do good work with what I have. So Priyanshu, here's the thing. You need to have a personal ideology. That is what I believe. It's up to you how you define it. It's up to you how you arrive at it. But it also helps you sort of read more about power structures, how they operate, how different governments approach policy, how things around you work, how society functions, just everything. It's a good lens to sort of ground you, right? And then after that, how you use it is up to you. Right? So again, when you join a political party and you align your ideology to theirs, maybe you aren't really doing that. I know for a fact that a lot of people in the BJP today are hardcore liberals. Some might even be communist. It's true. There are people from CPIM who joined Trinamool Congress, and the Trinamool Congress beach mein started behaving a little bit right wing, and then it's a bizarre scenario, right? So you go with the flow when it's a political party, because again, a week's time is a long time and nobody remembers, I guess. But at the same time, you need to have your personal ideology to sort of understand the world around you. Is this useful is all I'm saying. Plus, don't take my word for it. I just believe that this gathering of people that we have here are just generally curious people, nerdy people. Otherwise, you won't be watching this. So I do believe that you are a curious person. So just out of curiosity, you should learn about ideologies and maybe try to figure out your own. If you do it through a political compass, if you do it through reading books, or if you do it through talking to me here, all up to you. All up to you. But I'm just saying it's useful. How happy were you when you found out Kissinger died? Oh, very happy, friends. I was so happy when Kissinger died. Like every sane person in this universe. Freaking fellow killed how many? Uh, Effectively, what? 3 million, 4 million people died because of his war crimes? What a douche! I mean, and he lived till 100. He slept in his. Kissinger is the one person who can prove how nutty America is. He existed, but he existed very well. And then he also won a Nobel Prize. And then he died at 100, sleeping in his bed comfortably after killing and bombing so many people. Read up what Kissinger did in Cambodia. And I have been to Cambodia. I have seen the killing fields there. I have seen the kind of massacre that America caused, and then the Khmer Rouge caused, and Pol Pot and all those people who came after Americans, how nutty that was. And literally there are unexploded bombs within their forest till date. Both Americans and Khmer Rouge and other people left it there, and people can't go into the forest because they'll just explode and die. The entire country was bombed with some 7 lakh tons of bombs, and it was a neutral country. And Kissinger sat down and he selected the targets himself. What a douche. So I was very happy because I knew him because I went to Cambodia. I saw the whole thing. Then I read up more on Cambodia and I was like, what is this guy? Seriously, how does he exist? Okay, guys, authoritarian fascist law. Yeah, let's go to authoritarian fascist law. So, yeah, okay. Authoritarian fascist law time. Okay, so this bill came up in the Rajya Sabha. Okay. This is called the Post Office Bill. What an innocuous looking bill. Post Office Bill. So nice. It is about the post office. So it basically is this bill which is to consolidate and amend the law relating to post office in India and to provide for matters connected or therewith or incidental thereto. Okay, it replaces this old ass act of 1898, if I'm not wrong. Wait, kidhar gaya re? Kidhar gaya? Yeah. So, hot tip, friends, hot tip. If you want to read a bill, ignore everything, go to the bottom, find this part. Statements of objects and reasons. Here, they give reasoning of what this bill is, okay? So, this is basically replacing the 1898 Act, right? It was enacted in 1898. Yes, with a view to govern the functioning of the Post Office of India. This act primarily addresses mail services provided through the post office. Over the years, services available through post office have diversified beyond mails, and the post office network has become a vehicle of delivery of a variety of citizen-centric services, which necessitated the appeal of this act and enactment of a new law in its place, right? So essentially, post offices evolved over time, right? Where there are these service bank account. It is also a bank account. There are other services that post offices offer, etc. So basically, it is a attempt to modernize that law, which was in 1898 law, right? So that is the general idea of why this law was brought in, right? But now I want to show you a fun thing. In this law, in this very innocuous looking law, there are these clauses, okay? The central government by notification empower any officer to cause any item in course of transmission by the post office to be intercepted, opened or detained in interest of security of state, friendly relations with foreign states, public order, emergency or public safety, or upon occurrence of any contravention of any of the provisions of this act or any law in force of the time being. What this means is that any package that you're sending through the post office can be opened by an authorized official and checked. because they can be suspicious. Ki, what are you transporting? What are you doing? Are you doing it in the interest of security of state, friendly relations with foreign states, public order, emergency, or public safety, or any other law, contravention of any other law? Just like very vague, right? And it can empower any officer of the post office to deliver an item received within the beyond limits to the record contain liability duty, which means that they can take the package and take it to the authority that is supposed to be dealing with it, which is like investigative authorities, etc., etc., right? Now, the second is, notwithstanding anything in any other law for the time being in force, the post office shall not incur any liability except such liability as may be prescribed with regard to the service of the post office. Matlab, if he opens it by mistake, it is like, oops, oh no, sorry. And you're like, arey, holy shit, my package was supposed to come. It is delayed. It is a loss for me. Or why did you open this, sir? What have I done in life? मैंने तो कुछ नहीं किया. उसमें तो बस एक, I don't know, massaging toy tha. It is a massage toy, sir. It is a massage. And you're like, what is this? National security? What is this emergency? And he's like, oops, sorry, oops. But you cannot hold that officer or the post office liable for that shit. Because why not? Massaging toys. No officer of the post office shall incur any liability with regard to service provided by the post office unless the officer has acted fraudulently or willfully caused loss, delay, or misdelivery of service. So you have to prove that the officer either acted fraudulently or willfully caused loss, delay, or misdelivery of service. Yeah? Q. Why is this necessary? Yeah? So the minister actually said in parliament that, but other laws were there which were doing this already. So we thought, why not just put it in now? Okay. So yeah, friends, post office, never trust it anymore. just don't. I mean, do you use the post office to send packages either udhar? Do consider this. This can happen to you where they'll be like, "Arey sir, what is this? What is emergency?" Phad diya. It's like, what is this? What is this you're transporting? Huh? What is this? Colombian coffee made of what is this? Civet feces? What? Exotic animal? What is? Sorry, just making it light because it will become more palatable for you. Because as the authoritarian claws of this government just go deeper and deeper inside us, this is all we can do, which is we can have fun. We can be Sisyphus. We can be happy. We can be in the now and we can just deal with this shit and tell people about it because they might be transporting massage toys. It is very important to transport massage toys through post offices. But yeah, this is a bill. Fun bill, no? I was awestruck when Modiji was giving advice to opposition on discussing their opinion silently. On the other hand, not even considering their opinion for amendments. Oh, they never do. Now the government, now that it has majorities, amendments kya hai? What is this? Nothing. Wait, what is this, Sanjay? India needs one party system like China, else divide and rules politics will continue forever. No, sir. Do not do this. Do not say these things. I do not agree with this and neither should you. Again, as I keep saying, India, super diverse country. Yeah. So see, Sanjay, you're a Sanjay Chauhan. Yeah. You protect your identity. I'm sure your family is also proud of your identity, where you come from, your faith, your place, your city, your language, your traditions, all those things, right? If you have a unified one party, which is sort of uniformly applying rules to you, is sort of telling you what to do, is trying to make it as uniform as possible, like they do in China, where they even dictated whether you should produce more than one children or not. That is not the way for India to go. We have entirely too many kinds of diverse cultures, societies, identities. Any kind of uniform law, like a uniform civil code, will cause extensive strife. There will be people who will not be happy. There will be people who will be trampled. Their rights will be trampled. Their identities will be trampled, and none of that should happen. So, to represent those ideologies, to represent those identities and languages and cultures, we need to have multiple parties. Regional parties, decentralized parties, and there should be a party representing you. There should be a party representing me. There should be a party representing our moderators, Shweta and Krish. Congratulations for being moderators. So, what I'm trying to say is that we all can have different parties who are representing our ideologies and identities and religions and whatever else you want, right? Then all of our parties can come together and form government, and then they can reach a middle ground when it comes to policies. So nothing like a uniform civil code will happen, but at the same time, they can all agree to protect our individual identities. So laws will be passed ultimately, which are a compromise law. So a compromise is always better because all four of us will be trying to protect our culture, our identity, our way of being, our way of life, and only decentralized regional parties can actually do that if in an ideal situation there are decent enough people to see what they are doing. And I believe we will get there someday as a country, as a population, as smarter nerds arrive. Right now, I feel like this population here is smarter nerd population. So I feel like you understand where I'm coming from. This is like cartoon level evil Bill. When I read this, I was like, sure, I guess. Merghnerd is trying to stop my Amit Shah pillows from reaching me. I just ordered my Cengage book. They will give me Bhagavad Gita instead. I mean, I use it regularly. Now I have to use DTDC. Only India made Desh ki mitti ki coffee allowed now in India Post. It's just another attempt to make government services worse and promote private players like they did with BSNL. Probably, Srinivas, I wouldn't discount that theory. But already I think people who could afford it don't really use India Post anymore. They go for private courier services. This is like giving the employees scam protection from the citizen as it will lead to corruption. Well, I, like many, think Trump was way better than Bush and Obama just by the virtue of the people they killed in the Middle East and the relative international peace under him. Your thoughts? What? Trump was better than Bush and Obama? Oh, by the number of people they killed. Sure, if that is your, criteria. Yeah, I agree. The news, guys, again, I genuinely, guys, sorry, I'm saying this. I sometimes don't care about America. Sorry, am I allowed to say that? I don't. I mean, yeah, man, you elected a reality TV show star way back. Not that we also have fabulous leaders or anything. I get that. Again, people there had voted for Trump for a reason. Clearly, he was nuts. But at the same time, I sometimes do not care about America. I do feel like, they have got some things right, but they also have got things wrong many times. And this whole, we will give you freedom by bombing you foreign policy is not good. It is not good. We will give you freedom because you are sitting on oil, so we will bomb you. Or we will change your government because we can. Because world's most powerful country. Empire. So yeah, the news guys fighting seems like how teachers stop small kids from fighting in class. How do you see religion will evolve in India in these coming years? Will we see a more incline towards atheism, or will we regress a bit again due to rising polarization? Bhargav, hard to tell, right? It's an interesting question. How will religion evolve? I feel like over the last few years, one thing has become very obvious is that people are more vocal about their religious identity. Um, it goes back to this thing I had spoken about earlier about how a lot of people in general are lonely. They're lonely people, they're looking for their own tribe all the time, and they're looking for ways to relate to other people. And then you have something like a national identity or a religious identity or a common story that you're sharing. So people sort of coalesce together and then they become this mob and a tribe and whatever. And then they start, like speaking loudly and making other people hear about it. So religious identities are essentially acting as that. And social media and internet is going to sort of make that process faster, make the organization better, and also make these people more visible. So I feel like religion has always been a part of Indian life. There's no two ways about it. I mean, in the 90s, 80s, maybe the expression of it has become more louder. And the feeling of, oh my God, I'm a proud Hindu or a proud Muslim or a proud Christian, that pride used to be like a private pride, or maybe it came out in festivals, or maybe it came out in different places. The combination of politics and internet sort of has made this into like a like a badge of honor almost, right? Where you are like constantly talking about your identity and also trying to find people who are attacking that identity so that you can also activate your tribe. So I feel like that is going to happen more. Will there be any counter movements to this is what I'm more interested to know. Like this whole Sanatan Dharma comment that was made by, who was it? Dayanidhi Stalin, right? Yeah, it was not appreciated by a lot of people, but it was also appreciated by a lot of people. But the people who are appreciating him being an atheist and calling out the caste system and the power hierarchies that are inbuilt within the Sanatan Dharma, etc., are very less. And plus, if you say it, if you actually overall support someone like Dayanidhi Stalin, there are way more louder people out there who will curse you down and threaten you and harass you and be toxic in general. So I feel like the second tribe needs to grow a little more, which is the atheist, rational, even agnostic tribe. But maybe someday, maybe in the future, maybe as people actually start thinking about these things more. Udayanidhi Stalin, right? Yeah. When society goes through the crisis, people look for religious support. So I think we will see the fifth great awakening, and religions as a whole will continue to flourish into the next century. Ooh, okay. Today is Shaurya Divas, so I wanted to ask, why isn't Mulayam Singh Yadav held responsible for ordering open fire for Muslim? Indo-Savarkarite, at this point, I think because you got my attention, you're just asking me everything that you have in mind. So don't. Take it quietly, calmly, sir. एक के बाद एक. We are forming a long-term relationship. You see, Indo-Savarkarite. I answer one of your thing, then next stream you come, I answer another thing. And it's like, ek stream mein you can't just get all the answers from me. Because I also don't have most answers. Off topic, but let's see again Indo Savarkarite कुछ पाकिस्तानी femboys के बारे में बात कर रहे हो. What is this? I'm not like be all and end all, no. I don't think being smarter has much to do with better moral principles or better outcomes. Complete decentralized systems have their own problems. I don't think parties represent diversity, rather people. Parties represent diversity, rather people. Yeah, that's what I said, right? No name. Of course, they have problems. I'm not saying it's the perfect system. I mean, a system like, again, I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying the decentralized regional model is perfect. I'm just saying I prefer it that way. I just feel like my representatives will be more relatable. They will be able to represent me better. That is my sort of selfish motive towards supporting something like this. Of course, it has problems. Like, for example, to come to like a common ground for all these regional parties who are in a coalition to form the government, which is basically UPA 2. Yeah, many parties coming together forming government. It takes time. So people might call it policy paralysis. Maybe we can call it like, oh, deliberation. Policy pe deliberation ho raha hai, seriously. But yeah, that happens. I mean, like the delay will be a part of it. Then the delay will be inbuilt. So government will move really slowly. I guess religious identity is more about aging maturity. The polarized religious groups will just end up making some gangs, making India more like America. So yeah, blood or crisps. Okay. We need merghnerd bobblehead figurines. That's not a bad idea. Merch idea, friends. Do you know any people who make bobbleheads? Merch idea. I like this, Kushagra. Yes. Kushagra, चल तेरे को ना moderator बना देते हैं ऐसे ही. Because you give good idea. Well done, Kushagra. Take moderator. When society goes through a crisis, people look for religious support. So I think we will see a fifth great awakening, and religions as a whole will continue to flourish into the next century. Fifth great awakening. There were 4 before this. So yeah, I mean, faith is comfortable. So when people have faith in, an identity, a religion, or something that they really don't want to put their mind on, it's a comfort thing. They don't want to find answers, so they will have faith in something. That is the basic premise of why I think religion has such a hold on humanity in general, right? I mean, if you start looking at it as a useful thing which just makes you happy and keeps you calmer, I don't see a problem with it. But it doesn't make people calmer. So if you accept a religion or a faith and it gives you inner peace, it makes you a peaceful person, which a lot of religions say you should be. Not all, but a lot of them. You're like, oh yeah, inner peace. I believe in God. I leave it all up to God. No, happy-go-lucky religious person if you are. I have faith. Everything will be great. Achhe din aayenge. All great. All good, man. All good. Yeah. Instead of this fundamentalist person who accepts the religion is like, yes, one true religion. I am one true religion. You are not. And you are less people. So I am true by default. So you should not exist. That's not what a religion is supposed to do. Faith is supposed to be personal, and faith is supposed to make you happy. It is supposed to give you inner peace. Unfortunately, nobody says that anymore. Religion is all about like, It has been throughout history, actually. I mean, like, not now, but throughout history, religion has caused a lot of suffering and strife, I must say. Made up stories causing a lot of suffering and strife and murder. The Modi one has arrived. Look, you can see it above. Yes, the Modi one is here. It is here. This is Shri Sir Adarniya and the bobblehead. We did a opening ceremony also. Hi, I've been living under an asteroid for a while. Can you let me know the TLDR about what happened with elections? I saw the stream but didn't really understand big picture. Aliens? People voted. They chose their favorite party. That's it. If you are from any of those states, I will tell you who won. Or you can just Google it. It's fine. Basic level knowledge of who won, who is your party, who is your MLA, who is your candidate, who won. That's also fine. Yeah? It's okay. Chill. We are all good. You can go back to your asteroid. Unwatchable videos. Please don't ignore this. क्या हो गया unwatchable videos को? Where is unwatchable videos? I don't see. Yeah. Be like merghnerd, melody इतनी chocolatey क्यों है? Okay. I think a larger country and its economy becomes more insecure they become. Russia, China, America, Ottoman Empire, British Empire. That's an interesting thought. Unwatchable videos. Do you mean it becomes unsustainable? It becomes an unwieldy system. That is also true though. If a country like India has a authoritarian leader ruling it, then of course there would be like people who wouldn't like that because their identities are being crushed, their culture is not being given attention. So smaller states and smaller countries is the answer, no? Or at least smaller states, smaller administrative units is the answer, I would say. India can remain as a union of states, which it is, but not like in a very practical sense. There's a reason why we are a union of states, right? Devolution and decentralization needs to be more. J. Sai Deepak. Why would you say J. Sai Deepak? Totally agree on your assessment on religion. The state keeps hijacking religion to use it as a tool to brainwash laborers to support its interests instead of its own. Yep. Again, politics uses religion. The state uses religion because politicians need like one identity, one story to sort of hold their group of voters together. Religion is right there. It is right there for the taking. You just need to jagao it. You just need to bring it out of people. And once you bring it out of people, people will fight like hell to protect that identity. And then the party will be like, yeah, we are with you. We protect you now. We you vote for us, we protect you. It's like a mafia racket almost after a point, right? Which is, you what? We protect identity, of course. Yeah, we believe whatever you believe. Chalo, chalte hain. What are you currently reading? What was I reading, guys? I haven't read in a few weeks now. I've been working on a project. I was reading Ian M. Banks. Yes, Ian M. Banks, Consider Fleabus. That's what I was reading. I've started the Culture series. It's fun. I'm like halfway done with that book, I think. That's what I'm reading. Fiction, science fiction. India can potentially have more than 35 states based just out of demands registered that people have today. I agree. And there should be more states. Uttar Pradesh should be split, Madhya Pradesh should be split, Rajasthan should be split, even Andhra Pradesh can be, Karnataka can be, and we can have like many small states, nice little states with nice small administrative units where not one CM will have like a giant amount of power, and then fun will happen. Smaller states are doing better economically, per capita wise, implementation wise, administratively, all those things. So why not have more small states? Okay, friends, that is about it for today. Again, so Parliament is on. I am keeping a watch on it. I will be making some more videos. about the bills that are coming up. Once they come up, I will probably do a stream this week to stream Parliament and we can watch it, but that will be for members only. So you have to become a member and then you can come on that stream. And now that we have that fun Discord thing going on, you can also join and you can talk to me over Discord. So we can just watch it together and banter about what is happening. So yeah, that is the thing. And I will see you next Wednesday or sooner if you are a member. Okay, bye friends. Bye.